Alright everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the quotient rule. This is one of those rules for derivatives that you really just need to know. There's no way around it, kind of like the product rule. It's in almost every problem you'll see as you get higher in your math career as you move on. And we'll just jump right into it, what the quotient rule really means and what it's stating. So this is the quotient rule here, the definition. You got two differentiable functions, one divided by the other, and if you take the derivative of that, all it's saying is you'll end up with bottom function times derivative of the top function minus top function times derivative of the bottom function, all divided by the bottom function squared. Now this is a big equation, and a lot of teachers will not give you formula sheets for this on exams. So I found the easiest way to memorize it is with a simple mnemonic, and the one I like to use it's a little goofy, but it sticks with you and it flows well. And what I say to myself every time I use a quotient rule or I see a quotient rule problem is low d high minus high d low all over bottom squared, and off we go. And all that really means is you got low d high, so the bottom function times the derivative of the top function, minus high d low, so the top function times the derivative of the bottom function, all over bottom squared, and off we go. And the off we go just makes it rhyme and makes it sound nice in your head when you say it. And yeah, all you gotta do is memorize this equation. You'll see that these derivatives that look impossible are really quite simple. So we'll just jump into the first example here, number 29. You got 1 plus 2x over 3 minus 4x. We'll just use that equation we just memorized. So that means f prime of x is equal to low, so 3 minus 4x, d high, the derivative of this top function, minus high, top function, d low, derivative of this bottom function here, all over the bottom function squared. And this is technically your answer, but you know, most teachers won't accept it in its expanded state. You gotta condense it down a little bit for them, and you'll end up with 6 minus 8x minus the value of negative 4 minus 8x divided by a bottom function squared. Simplifying this down more, you get 6 plus 4 minus 8x plus 8x over this bottom function here, and then eventually you'll end up with 10 over 3 minus 4x, all bottom function all squared. And now we'll move on to some more challenging problems, and we'll discuss how this quotient rule really plays a huge factor in solving these problems. Maybe a little more challenging questions. So here we got number 30. So x squared minus x minus 2 over x cubed plus 3. There we go. So we'll just run through that equation again. All right, and then you're left with this. So that's technically your answer. Then you could simplify it down, and you'll end up with 2x to the 4th plus x cubed plus 12x plus 6 minus 3x to the 4th plus 3x cubed minus 6x squared, all divided by this bottom term squared here. And then eventually, you simplify this all way down, you end up with negative x to the 4th minus 2x cubed plus 6x squared plus 12x plus 6 divided by x cubed plus 6 squared. I'm sorry I jammed that in there, ran out of space. But yeah, it's just relatively straightforward once you get that formula memorized. And we'll do one last one to really drive the point home. So then here you got f prime of x is equal to low D high minus high D low. All over bottom squared. And off we go. Alright, so then you could break this down. I'll do this off camera so you don't have to watch it. Alright, and there you have the final answer. It's just, as you can see, quotient rule is nothing too crazy. It's just that you got to memorize that equation. And like I said, with that mnemonic, it should be no problem. Low D high minus high D low over bottom squared, and off we go. All right, thanks for tuning in this time, and don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.